Well, Dales, this next artist has been on the charts for a few weeks now and is still hanging in there. We're looking at the Country Tracks Top 40, number 33 this week, Aly Cook and Home. And she joined us. Well, she has gone home. She's back there in New Zealand. How does it feel to finally be home, Aly?
Oh, just like the song, Crisp White Sheets, Ain't It Sweet? That's what it was like getting on off the plane. Yeah, it's been a long trip, so one of the bigger ones I've done.
Of course, you've just been over here touring Australia. How long was this one? This is for about 5 weeks, was it?
Yeah, it was 7 weeks. So, and in that 7 weeks, I've taken in about 8 or 9 countries. So,
wow.
I started off in Italy, playing over there with Laura Bell Bundy on the bill at Voguera Country Music Festival. Then crossed to Switzerland, to Germany to do a house concert, Spain for a house concert. Then across to Poland, where I met Roseanne Cash and was on the bill with her, which was very cool at Festival Picnic, which is a very big festival, and then UK, I did some radio interviews, and then across to Norway. So that was, and Norway was cool. That was Loveland Festival. So really, really good trip.
So have you visited those places before?
I had been to Norway, not to Poland, not to Germany, not to Spain, and not to Italy. So they were all first-time festivals for me. And then came back via Australia, played the basement with Ben Ransom and Nellie Rich, and Buzz Bidstrup from the Angels in Gangajang, who's involved with the Jimmy Little Foundation. And I do some work with them, and we're just launching a crowd fundraiser this week. So I played the Sydney Opera House.
And I saw that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, with the JLF Band, which was very cool, with Kevin Bennett from The Flood and Brendan Gallagher, who's an amazing guitarist, and Buzz Bidstrup, of course. And Franny Peters Little, who's Jimmy Little's daughter, and Joe. And yeah, it was great. A whole lot of musicians on stage having a good time, and all in the name of raising some money for working with Aboriginal kids. So, yeah.
Well, we've been watching your journey on Facebook. So the ones out there that haven't actually quite seen the whole journey, you can go back and relive it because, thank you very much for putting up all the posts and letting us know where you are and what you're doing at the times. It's really good to be able to do that through not only just talking, but you can actually see some pictures as well.
Yeah, no, it's hang-about experience, and it's good. It's nice sharing it on social media, just what you're up to, and I think some people thought I was pretty crazy for the amount of travelling. It's certainly, taken its toll. I've got to rest up now for a couple of weeks, I think.
I'd say so.
We were surprised to learn a couple of years ago from Clearly Adams just how big parts of Europe love their down under country music, where it's Australia or New Zealand.
Oh, absolutely, and it's big over there. At Voguera, the crowds of thousands at these festivals, and they really love their country music. They're very big on rockabilly as well, especially up in the Scandinavian, Norway, Sweden up there. They love their kind of rockabilly country rock kind of thing. They definitely like New Zealanders and Australians. I met people that knew about like Adam Harvey and stuff like that in Poland, actually, of all places.
It shows what a small world we are now, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I think people really discover they like to discover their country when they're into country music, and so that doesn't matter where they are. They like to discover that country from other countries' country music. So, and I think Australia, particularly has a real signature with its country music that's quite different, and it's that attracts people too.
So there you go. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can listen to Aly Cook, because someone's going to be playing it somewhere. Or if you're travelling Air New Zealand, you can hear Horseshoe Radio Hotel on the airplane as well.
Yeah. Well, I got to see it for the first time this time. So, it's just come onto the aircraft and flight system. So,
look, I remember years ago you were telling us that they took one of your songs the first time they did it for you years ago. I can't remember which song it was now.
Yeah, it would have been the first album that they had on.
Yeah, and it was so exciting. So, it's finally on there. It was very interesting to hear it on the plane.
And speaking of that, Aly was the first person who told us about crowdsourcing.
Oh, yes, you were too.
Yeah, well, now, and look how big it is now, eh?
Yeah.
It's really... so I mean, this with the Jimmy Little Foundation, we're doing one just started this week on Start. It's just startsomegood.com/Jimmy Little, and so that's like a fundraiser for a charity. But of course, I've now crowd fundraised for 2 albums, so Yeah, and everybody does it now. It's kind of quite commonplace.
Well, Aly, we're going to play your song Home, which has had a good run through here, but I know you need to have a bit of a rest. You are finally home. Are we looking at releasing another single shortly off the new album?
Yeah, we are. It'll be Midnight Cowboys will be the next single.
And when are we looking at that one coming out?
So probably about November, October, November.
Not too far away.
Yeah, not too far away.
And a big Tamworth for you this year?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'll go this year. I'm still making up my mind on that. So I'm not sure. I've done 5 years in a row, so I may miss this year and look at next year.
Have a bit of a rest,
The truth be known, it depends on what the result is on Saturday night, whether she wants to come and face her Australian friends or not.
Well, actually, you enjoy that short-lived. It is the first time since 2011 that we've been beaten. And I will tell you, I did fly home with the All Blacks on Saturday, and there was not too many smiley faces in the Corrie Lounge, I can tell you that.
No, I can imagine. Here it is, Aly Cook. It's so good to catch up with you again.
Yeah,
we
good
love
to
it
catch
every
up with you
time we
guys.
do. She's an absolute sweetheart. We love her to death, and she puts out some fantastic music. Here is the single Home, and let's not make it too long before we catch up again.
No, we look forward to it, mate. Really good talking to you guys.
Thanks, Aly. See ya.
Okay, take care.